Hey guys, good evening. It's a little bit late. Hi, Yvonne. And I really wasn't gonna, I was thinking about taking a night off again because sometimes, hi, Laura E. It got late and I don't like stepping on other people's toes when they go live, which, hey, Joe Virus, I know is silly and I need to get over that. But also, sometimes I think, I don't know, maybe it's silly. Hi, K-Fic. Love you, girl. Thank you, Rain Virus. Hey, Hef, Pat Kimbrell. Pat Kimbrell's having a new grandbaby. The original Alexa, Tampa B. Hey, Ken. Um, hey, Anna Banana. Hi, Fancy Nancy. Sometimes Emily Blythe, I feel like, do they want me to come on every day? I don't know. Sometimes I kind of get in my own head about it and I'm like, I don't know. Is this like, I feel like I'm being self-absorbed or like narcissistic. Should I go on every day? And then I'm like, yes, because I go on every day and I want to see my people. And the people who want to see me will be here. So I just answered my own question. Thank you so much for being here and good night. Hi, Andra Wise, Helen Davis, Kim Wiseman, Sassy Savage, John Van Geese. Glad you made it, dude. Kim Leaf, Tinker Mom, thank you. Oh, Joe Virus, keep going. Elizabeth Whitney. Oh, I love you, Ken. You're so nice. You're such a good friend. Kristen, Melinda, I do take a day off when I feel like it. Patty, a lone dinosaur. Guys, also this is a bad. Hi, Lori E. Jilbo Baggins. My God, thank you, Autumn Hall. Hi, Rhoda. Mary Jean McCarthy. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you. We're going to chat about that. Hey, Vixen, Robin Miners. Oh, you're so cute, Robin Miners. I love you. Lisa Robinson, Amy Joe, you should definitely be here any day you can make it work. Some of us can't be here every time. So knowing that we can catch it next time is really nice. Andra, that is a nice thing to say. Love you, Brian Lucas, Michelle Geiger, Ren B. I'm sad for you, Ren B. But I did think of you when I put this on because I just cut the tags off and I got it in the Anthro sale. But she's not feeling well, guys. And also, I don't like wearing sleeve. Hi, Deb S. I love sleeveless tops and I love sweater, like vests, like a sleeveless. But I want the sleeve to cap a little. Like I like it to go over a little. I feel like this makes my arms look fat. I don't love this type of a cut, but it was so cheap. Renby, I think I texted you when I found this and I was like, should I get it? And you were like, I don't know. But I liked the sparkle. Is that Katie Fulton? Oh my God, I love Katie Fulton. Everybody knows it. Hey, are you sure? Susie Fitz. Oh, you're so nice. Are you sure? That's so nice. Meredith Lynn, Care for JC. Thank you. TKK, Treasure Rescue, aka Queen Bean. That's so cute. Never gets old. EVM, he laughs me. Kim Wiseman. Oh, Chow Yun Smut. Hey, babe. Starlina. I think that's how we say it. I never know how to say your name, girl, and it's not that hard. Christina? Is it Christina? I don't know. I get confused because I didn't go to the regular world. I was in the Scientology world. I don't know if you knew. Amy Jo, Tony P. Thank you. Thank you, Rain Virus. Guys, I'm going to upload that episode to my channel as well. So it'll be easy to find also, but you may have already all watched it on her channel, which you should. That's fantastic. We want to promote her. I love her, Reena, who did the podcast I did. Thank you, Lumen. Marla Robinson, thank you. Well, actually, Ren, this isn't black, believe it or not. It's navy. It's just hard to see it in the light, but it's navy metallic. I don't wear a lot of navy, and I feel like we should. I feel like because we're blonde, Ren, that we should step it up. What's this now, Joe Virus? I feel the same, Reese. My upper arm game is lacking. Oh, Joe, you're awfully cute. You and Rain both are. Hi, Auntie Wombat. Thank you, Lexa. Sin K. Lisa Marie. Okay, Adkempt, I'll stop. Diana H. Hey, can't think of a better name. I didn't yet, Sassy Savage. I haven't been home much today. Hey, Moon Shadow. Kimmy Steele. Really, Jilbo? See, a cap sleeve for me does it just makes me, I don't know. I just like it better. Hey, Ocean Girl. Yvonne, you're so sweet. I love you. Hey, Pamela SP Butterfly. Teacher Nurse. Oh, I'm sorry that I made you cry today. That's terrible, girl. Tina Serlin, I love her. Okay, Chow Yun Smut, I will. Maybe we can do that this weekend, actually. Tony P, thank you for getting a membership, my friend. Tampa B, such a cheerleader for me. I love her. Hi, Mary Barons. Oh, thank you. The shorts, I can't take credit for those, but yes, my good friend is making those for me and she does an amazing job and she works around the clock doing it. I don't know how. And I ask her not to. I'm like, please don't make this a priority. You have a life. Thank you, Patty. Hi, Deeming. What is the material made of? Well, I don't know. I feel like it's a cotton, but it's a sweater. I mean, this is just a like a cable sweater, maybe. This isn't quite cable, is it? It's just a regular sweater, but it has like a sheet, like a metallic sheen. Oh God, I really don't like the text I just got. Hi, V McWilliams. Orion Gemini, thank you. I can add a cap sleeve if I had material. Anything you want tailored, send to me, love. Right here. Free always, just no bridal. What do you mean anything I want tailored? Are you a seamstress, Katie, and I don't know this about you? What are you talking about? Because I have everything I need tailored. I get jeans all the time that I need shortened. What are you talking about? I need to know more about this. Please comment. Just Jojo. Hey, babe. Catherine H. Oh, I love Brittany Van Brakel. Brockle. I got it at Anthropology. It's probably still in the sale. And the sale right now is an extra 40% off. Hi, Joyce. Reese, you are here so proudly. I know. I loved her dad. I cried when I saw that part. I wore, hey, better together. I wore a similar back turtleneck with high waisted black pencils. Oh, cute. Twins. P.S. Your arms don't look fat. You're a whole new you. Thank you, babe. But yeah, that would be cute paired with a pencil skirt. That's so cute. Thank you for your super chat. Hi, Buffy Summers, Lily Garfield. I don't feel burned out at all. I kind of was touching myself, wasn't I, Christy? Oh my God. It's shiny, yet it stretches, Rhonda. I know it's weird. It's actually, this is a small. I am not a small ever. Okay. This thing just runs big, but yeah, it's super stretchy. Isn't that kind of weird? I don't know. I'll probably never wear it again. Yeah, let's talk about it. So I can talk about it. So, oh my God, Crystal, I'm so glad you're here and I didn't want to push you to be here. Um, I'm not comfortable with this at all. Actually, I do want to talk to you guys about it because I'd like your feedback. I am not comfortable with this. It's incredibly weird to me. Get your S together. Crystal, before I do go into that though, thank you, Powder Puff. Guys, this is my stepdaughter. We are the same age. I want to point that out, but we are very close and I love her. Um, she's going through something sad. I don't really want to share your news because that's your news. So I won't say what the details are, Crystal, unless you're comfortable doing it. But just know, guys, that she needs some extra thoughts. She's going through a hard time. This is Huxley's dad. So I'm sorry I'm being rude. Um, but Crystal, just know that I love you and I'm thinking about you. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Mark Hardman, you're so funny and you're so right, dude, but nothing has happened. Today's Laura Font's birthday? What the F? Happy birthday, Laura. Okay, she shared the news. It's your news to share. My dog passed away today. I had her from the time she was 12 weeks old until today, almost 13 years old. So Crystal's really going through it. And we all know, most of us know what that feels like. And it's horrific. And it never, for me, I don't care how many dogs you have, it never gets old to lose a pet. It is so, no, it's not. It's not, Barbara. It is so painful and it just never, like, I'm just so sorry, babe. There's not a lot I can say about it. It's painful. It hurts. I keep thinking about it with Gert and Twin Tax. Thank you so much. Better Together. You're adorable. It's just something that never, it just hurts. And I'm really sorry, babe. Yeah, your heart hurts today in a way I haven't experienced as an adult. I saw you also have a lot of new things coming into your life, which are good things. And that's something to look forward to. And I'm proud of you. And I want you to know that. But I'm so sorry. I really am, Crystal. I was so sad when I read that. Katie, you're not, I'm not, I used to do so much when my ex was in his rock band. I really loved it. If you ever want me to try something, you could always tell me. Hell no, I hate it. If so, okay. Um, that's amazing. Will Huber, I'll tell you, I love you too, Crystal. I really do. Katie, that's amazing. And we'll text about that because I had no idea. And I'm kind of sad that I didn't know. So, guys, Huxley's dad, you guys all know about Huxley's. I wasn't going to talk about this. It just happened on text, so we can talk about it. Huxley's dad, as you guys know, and Laura Font, happy birthday. I'm so happy it's your birthday. I didn't know. I'm sorry. That's true, Joe Virus. That's a good point. Always remember they love you and you gave them the best years of their life. It's so true. Doesn't make it any easier, but yeah, pets are the purest love. That is so true. Oh my God, it just brings well, speaking of, oh, you must have heard the conversation. Crystal lost her baby today and it makes me very sad. Are you sad? You feel sad? Oh, Punky. You're really fresh. Did you know that you were super fresh? Did you know that Armine got you a crown that you won't wear, but we should put it on for Crystal? Look at this. Did you know it? Did you know that you got a crown because you were born next to Christ and you really should wear it? Oh my God. Oh my holy. How does it stay on? Oh my God, that's so cute. It's so cute. Crystal, she's wearing it for you. Oh, Punky. Punky, just wear it for a second. Just for a sec, please. Only for a sec. Oh my God, it's so cute. Is Armine in here? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, you look so cute. Little dolly. She's born next to Christ. She hates it so much, but we're doing it for Crystal. Oh my God. I know. Look at how cute. Oh, it's so cute. Armine, are you in here? Quit it, Brian Lucas. You do this every time. It's okay. She's fine. Oh my God. I know you're so upset right now, but everybody's loving this. She's given a lot of side eye. That's a lot of pissy for a little thing. Oh my God. Lucy's losing her. My birthday is tomorrow. Hers is Saturday. Oh my God. Happy birthday to both of you. This is so cute. Oh, you little baby. Oh, she's given a lot of side eye there. Oh, it's so cute. Can we? Damn you. I was about to take a picture. Ugh. That was cute, though. That was cute. Crystal, that was for you. Oh my God, that was so cute. Thank you, Armine. Armine got you a necklace too, but we're not going to put that on because we know you're too upset right now. You're very upset right now about it. I know, but you're really special and you were born next to Christ. Sometimes you have to wear a crown to show that. She's so cute. Crystal, that was for you, babe. That was so cute. Everybody's doing screenshots. Yeah, that'll be in the Facebook group. Probably is already there. Oh my God, that's so cute. Oh, you're so little too. You're really special. You're really upset though, I can tell, and you're judging the heck out of me right now, and I feel it. Can you sit in your bed? Your birthday is tomorrow, Brian? 52. You do not look like you're in your 50s. I know, she looked pissed. Brian, happy birthday. God, I'm glad you said something. I feel like we're family, Brian. I would have been upset. Hey, Shelly. Welcome, Shell. So we're going to talk about this because it's getting weird. I need your feedback on this. It's very uncomfortable. It makes me feel weird. Shelly, everything's good, girl. So, okay, let me just get into this because I keep getting distracted and it's all good reasons, but I need to say this. I need to talk about it. So, Huxley's dad usually doesn't take him very often. He'll come and get him. Martha Slimmer, love you, girl. He will come and get him for the day, but then he brings him back. And, he's got, you guys know about Michael. He's got a lot of just, what would we call it? Insecurities, instabilities, um, just things that he can't control because of his Scientology upbringing. High, high, high anxieties is what I would say. Unresolved stuff. He has issues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Random musings. Thank you for becoming a new member, my friend. Well, for those reasons, I don't hold him to anything. Like, I give him so much slack, trauma, lots of it. Hey, Becky USA. And I always tell him, like, yes, he does, Shelly. I always tell him, like, we're here for you. You don't have to, like, I don't hold him accountable for much. Like, if he can't, he has a hard time even driving a vehicle. Like, he's got a lot of anxiety, you guys. So I don't get upset with him. I don't expect him to like do things and be there. I fully am the parent when it comes to Huxley. And I've always been okay with it because Michael has a hard time taking care of himself. So, mentally, especially. So I'm not going to put the pressure of taking care of Huxley on him. And he can't, to be honest, he just can't. And he knows it. And so do I. And Huxley knows it. And that's okay. So the problem, though, is lately more than ever, he has been less reliable. And sorry, I have a Gertie here in my lip gloss. And it doesn't bother me that he's less reliable. Hey, Elena. Elena, I opened your gift. You are hilarious. Elena got me a costume, you guys, and it's so cute. She got me a Queen of Hearts costume. It was not something I expected. I am so grateful. Thank you. No, I don't put pressure on him. Hey, Shannon C. And so it doesn't bother me that he's not being, he says something and then he can't do it. It doesn't bother me. However, Armine, oh my God, that's who got her the crown. Okay, good. I'm so glad you got to see it. It's the cutest thing in this world, Armine. Thank you so much. So I never really get upset. But here's the thing. Huxley now is getting really annoyed with it. And it's as he should. So if it bothers Huxley, it's going to bother me. So whenever he says he's coming, thank you, Corsets and Curls. Hey, Sandy Wandy. So hey, Wendy Brewer, whenever Michael says he's coming or he'll like set up a time with Huxley, you can add like 3 or 4 hours to that. And it's really not cool. Like he'll tell him, I'll be there at 10 in the morning. And then he'll text Huxley and go, it's looking more like 11. And then he'll text Huxley and go, actually, it's going to be like 1 o'clock. Okay, well, that's a problem because it messes up my day too. Like I have stuff when he's going to come get Huxley for the day, I have stuff planned for my day. I'm like, okay, well, while Huxley's gone, I'm going to go do my Whole Foods run. I'm going to go downtown and do this, that, and the other. And I think I have it all planned, right? Like most people do. I plan out, okay, well, while Huxley's gone, I'm going to go do this, this, and this. So then I'm planning to leave at 10 when Michael says he's coming to get him so that we can time our day together. And then it becomes 11 and then it becomes noon and then it becomes 2. And so then I feel bad leaving Huxley to sit there and wait. And this is what's been happening lately for a while now. So yeah, it's really starting to wear on Huxley. I know it's not cool. I know, Shelly. So tonight, Huxley rarely spends the night at his dad's. Hey, Kay Thompson, he doesn't want to. He's not comfortable doing it. Michael only has a 1-bedroom apartment. Huxley doesn't, I think he just feels better spending days with him at a time, but not nights. Fine. That's fine. Everybody's fine with it. Nobody pushes it. So Michael invited him to spend the night tonight and bring him back tomorrow. He cleared it with me. Huxley said, okay. I always make sure it's okay with Huxley. And he was supposed to come when Huxley was done with baseball practice tonight at 5:30. So, like, I text Michael at like 3 o'clock today and I said, "Are you still planning on coming? Make sure you give me the time. I want to make sure." He doesn't answer me. He never answers me. It takes hours. So I can't get an answer, which is annoying too. I can't get a response. So I'm nice though. Like, as much as this wears on me and it really bothers me when people can't, like, I don't like lateness. I don't like when you tell me you're going to do something and you don't. It really pisses me off, to be honest. But I give this guy a lot of slack because I just do. And so 5:30 rolls around. Huxley's home. 6 o'clock rolls around. 6:30 rolls around. Jeff's cooking him dinner at this point because I thought Michael was going to be here to take him to eat. So Huxley's eating dinner. 7 o'clock rolls around. And I'm like, "Have you heard from your dad?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh my God." So I'm in the bathroom starting to put my makeup on to get ready for this live. And I said, Huxley came in and he was like, "I'm kind of upset about this." He goes, "I don't think I want to go tonight." He said, I don't like waiting and it's too late at this point. And he said, "I'm tired from baseball." And I said, "I get it." No, Brittany, I don't think so. And I said, "I totally understand that. And you have every right to feel that way." So I said, "Why don't you try calling him and explaining that?" Well, he tries calling and Michael doesn't answer. So then I try calling. He doesn't answer. So then he texts me and he goes, "We're about to leave, him and his girlfriend, to come here." And I'm like, "You haven't even left yet?" I said, "When are you going to be here?" No answer. So then he calls Huxley back. And I'm standing there in the bathroom still, and Huxley has him on speaker. And Huxley, he goes, "Hey, sorry, I missed your call." And Huxley goes, "That's okay." He said, "But I don't want to come over tonight." He said, "So maybe we can just see each other tomorrow." And Michael went, okay. And Huxley was like, "So maybe we can catch each other tomorrow." And he was like, okay. And I said, "Well, Huxley, let's be more upfront about this and explain why." And Huxley didn't really know what to say, and he was kind of fumbling. And I said, "Look, Michael, I'm not trying to push you, but I said, I've got to hold you accountable a little bit." I said, "Huxley has been waiting on you for hours." And I said, "You do this on the weekends. You give him a time, or you say like mid morning, and then you show up at 2 in the afternoon." And I said, "He's sitting around waiting for you. He is sitting around waiting. He's ready to go." And I said, "It hurts my feelings, but it hurts his feelings. And it really hurts my feelings when his feelings are hurt." And he was like, "I'm sorry." I mean, guys, he's not doing it intentionally. He's a great guy. He just can't take care of himself. And yes, I am applying and setting boundaries with pretty much everybody now. In the last week, I've really laid it on thick. And I said, "You've got to set a time and you have to start abiding by that time. You cannot do this anymore to him. You cannot leave him hanging. It's not okay. It doesn't work for anybody. It doesn't work for my schedule either." And he said, "Okay, well, he was like, 'I'm sorry, Hux.'" And Hux was like, "Well, I don't like it." He said, I wait for you for hours, and you don't answer the phone." And so Huxley said, "Not really, K-Wax." So, I mean, he doesn't mind her, but I think it's not like, he doesn't love it either. I don't know. You're right, John Van Geest, I know. So, exactly, Info Dump Truck. Thank you, Powder Puff. So I just said to Hux, I said, "You got to speak up and let him know, honey. I know it's not easy to say because I've lived this my whole life, but I said, you've got to let people know how to treat you. You've got to let people know, like, this bothers me, and I'm not good at it. I'm not good at that yet. I'm actually kind of bad at it. I have some new friends, and I actually had a conversation today. Amy Jo, she's fine. She doesn't love me. The girlfriend does not like me at all. But as long as she's nice to Huxley, that's all I care about. Um, but I mean, I have things that bother me that people say, and I just swallow it. And I'm not doing that anymore. It's really not a good idea. So I just told him that. And I said, "You got to start holding yourself accountable, Michael. You just have to." So he said, I'll come get him tomorrow. And Huxley said, can you be here by 10? And he was like, yeah, that should work. So we'll see. Um, and Huxley even said, he goes, I'd like to be home by 5. Like, he just doesn't consider, I mean, he knows by now. Huxley is very intuitive and smart. You guys know this. Hey, Kelly B. I know, but Huxley knows that he cannot count on his dad to be a dad. I mean, he hangs out with him. I think they're kind of friends. It's like a friendship level, but I think he knows, like, my dad isn't gonna be a safety net here for me. Like, my mom is the one I go to for real help. Like, he knows and just kind of treads lightly with Michael like I do. And it's sad, but what can we do about it, you know? So anyway, the point is, that's not even the point. I just got a text from Michael, and tell me if this is weird. Like, is this okay? I don't know. Um, he texted me and said, what did he say? Can we coordinate trading off driving him? Like, you bring him and then we can bring him back? Or alternate that every weekend? And I said, you want me to drive him to your house? And he said, yes. Is that weird to you guys? Like, he doesn't drive much. His girlfriend has to drive him. I mean, I'll do it, but I mean, it's a good 30 minutes from my house. It's a little weird that you want me to drive Huxley to you. Like, isn't that a little weird? If you wanna see your son, I feel like, I don't know, it's a good compromise. You think I should drive him? I mean, it's my kid. I'll drive him wherever he wants to go, but it seems a little weird to me that I have to bring him to you. It's your time with him. Why do I have to bring him to you? That's a little weird. It seems a little weird to me. Really. No, I get it because he is fearful of driving, but his girlfriend just drives him. That's how they work it out. She drives him. Oh, I will absolutely do it, guys. I already told him yes. I said, absolutely. We can do that. No problem. Jeff or I or both of us will take him. I want him to see his dad. Only if Huxley wants to see his dad. But I mean, I want to make it work. But it seems he does pay child support. Yeah, he pays a very small amount of child support, but he does. Yeah. Yeah, if Huxley wants to go, definitely. The thing is, Huxley's just not as into it lately. And when I say lately, I mean the last few years. Huxley hasn't spent the night at his dad's. He doesn't want to. Huxley came to me once and said he was spending the night at his dad's. And he came to me like 2 or 3 summers ago, right when school ended, and he sat me down like Huxley. Um, yeah, Mark, I don't know. And Huxley was like, I need to, um, oh, really, Laura Dupree? Okay. Well, so Huxley came and sat me down and he was like, I've made a decision about something. And he was like, I just want to tell you what I've decided. And the kid thought it through. He gave me like bullet points of why. So I'm sitting there at the kitchen table listening to him and he goes, I don't want to spend the night at my dad's anymore. And I was like, okay, you're going to have to give me a reason for that because he had been spending the night there every other weekend for years. More like once a month, actually. I don't think it was every other weekend because his job wouldn't allow for it. So, um, you got banned again, Onyx? I don't think so. I see your comments. Um, so he sits me down. He goes, I don't want to spend the night there anymore. And I was like, okay, what's going on? And he said, he has a 1-bedroom apartment. He was like, I have to sleep on the couch. He was like, and his girlfriend stays up all night and has her friends over and they watch movies and it's too loud and I can't sleep. And he was like, the couch is uncomfortable. And he was like, I'm not comfortable being there. And he was like, sometimes they have conversations that I don't think that I should be privy to. Like, I mean, the kid just laid it out for me. And it was real reasons. It wasn't like, nah, because I don't like it. And he was like, and I've asked him to take me to a park. He was like, and I've asked him to take me places, but since he can't drive, I just sit there for 48 hours. And he was like, we eat cold pizza and watch movies. And he was like, I like to get out of the house and I want to get some sunshine. And he was like, and we don't go anywhere. And I was like, how am I supposed to say no to that? So I said, okay. Look, I totally support that decision. Yeah, he laid it out. And I said, okay, I support that. Like Huxley has always been his own counsel, his own advisor. Like I've told you guys this. I'm just here as a back behind him to guide him if he needs it. Like I've always trusted Huxley, is what I'm trying to say. I've never been the type of parent that's like, no, I said no, and here's why, and you're going to do what I tell you to. Like, I just guide him if he needs it. Yes, he has a car and a license. But that was years ago that he had that talk with me. So for the first time, he spent the night at his dad's like 3 weeks ago. And his dad asked him, he moved into a new nice apartment, but it's still a one bedroom, but it has like a weight room. And, so his dad asked Huxley if he would come spend the night. And Huxley came and talked to me about it and said, I think I would like to give it a try. It had been years. It's been years. And he said, I said, are you comfortable with this, Huxley? This is totally up to you. Nobody's going to make you do it. Just because your dad asked doesn't mean you have to do it. And he said, I think I would like to try. And I said, okay, well, you have your phone. And I said, just call me if you get uncomfortable and I will come pick you up. So I think it went okay. He came home and said it was okay. And he said they had a weight room and he likes to work out. And so it was great. But then tonight was going to be the second time he was going to spend the night. And if you notice, Michael called him back and Huxley said, I don't want to spend the night. And I said, okay. I said, Michael, he's never going to be pushed to do something he doesn't want to do. So we're going to respect his wishes on this. And he said, okay. Yeah, guys, I mean, Michael is, again, he has a hard time standing on his own. He has a hard time driving on his own. Michael does have a license. Yes, Michael has a driver's license. He has a job, guys. He drives to work every day. He's not real comfortable driving though. So he has his girlfriend drive, which I'm fine with. Yeah, Shelly. So I was proud of Huxley tonight, and I told him that. When he got off the phone, I said, you have to be more specific and clear with people on, I said, it's good that you said to him, I don't want to spend the night. You can come get me tomorrow. But I said, if you noticed in your dad's voice, he was like, okay. I said, you kind of, it would help to give some kind of a reason that's acceptable to you that you're comfortable doing. So I said, that's why I kind of said, like, let's give him, let's outline why you're feeling the way you're feeling, because then it's fair to Michael too. Then he's not hanging up the phone going, what did I do? I wonder why he doesn't want to stay here tonight. So, Huxley just said that makes sense. And his dad, guys, it's a whole complex thing. He was raised and born into Scientology. He lives in Kansas City as well, but it's not anywhere near my house. And the guy really struggles. He really, really struggles with anxiety. So I don't push that. I understand that. And I don't want to, how would it make it better anyway? And if I were to be like, well, you need to be here because you said, and you like, what is that going to do? That's going to drive him more anxious and nervous and panicked. And I'm not going to do that to him. I don't want to do that to him. Sassy. Yeah, Joe Virus, totally. Reese, you have already given Michael so much grace. He has to make Hux priority and show he would do anything to make sure Huxley feels prioritized. Yeah, I know, but he doesn't. The reason Michael doesn't really make that a priority, you guys, I truly believe is because he can't make his own self. He can't put his own, I mean, he's not, as far as I know, he doesn't put his own health as a priority. He doesn't deal with the issues at hand. I force myself to deal with it and go get a therapist and talk and open up. For me, that's what works. He can't do it. So that's not my problem either. Like I do as much as I can, but I can't hold his hand through things. And what are his priorities? I think he's just barely getting by, John. Honestly, I think he does, what he can to get by. And the only thing I've said to Michael is I'm always here if you ever need me. If you need a place to live, if you're afraid, if Scientology comes, they have come and showed up at his job so many times. The Sea Org has come and shown up where he works, and they really intimidate him. So I have told him countless times, like you always have a place with me. Like you can always come talk to me. I'm a safe space. Now he doesn't do it, but I don't know what to do with the guy, honestly. He frustrates me. He frustrates me. He's the only person that I wouldn't like let him have it. If I this is why we're divorced, because I could never be with someone like this or have someone like this in my life. It's too problematic. I would eventually have to be like, get it together. Like, you are driving me insane. You're screwing up my schedule. You're screwing up Huxley's schedule. That's what I want to say to him. But I also know what the effects of that would be. It would just send him into a spin. He's got enough problems going on. Like, I just don't see how that's going to fix things or help him in any way. So I don't. And I hate his fucking parents, Doug and Brenda. I hate them. They're the ones that have screwed him up so bad. I know, Christine. I do expect him to take the steps to help himself, but he's not doing it. And I can't shame him for that. I have a feeling he's never going to fix himself. He's never going to do it. And you want to know why? Because his shit parents are still enabling him. He's still on their payroll. They still give him money every month, like they did to us when we were married. You want to know why they do that? Because it keeps him close and they can control him that way. They're horrible people. Guys, Doug and Brenda are horrible people. And all I can say is I'm so glad that my kid and me are totally disconnected from them. I'm glad. Hi, baby angel. What did the Sea Org? The Sea Org did show up at his job, Will Huber. They showed up, and Michael asked them to leave, and they wouldn't leave. And he went and got the manager. Michael is one of the managers, but he went and got the general manager and said, I've asked these people to leave. They won't leave. We're going to call the police if you don't leave. So they were going to leave, and they told Michael that they were going to write a really heavy suppressive person report on him for threatening them like that. And he said, I'm at work. I'm at work outside of the Church of Scientology, and you're here trying to question me and get all these. I mean, they were trying to get information out of him for something, and it was sick. Like, that's how entitled these people are. They're like, we don't care that we're in the non-Scientology world. We're here. You're going to talk to us. And he was like, I'm clocked in at my job. You can't just show up here. So what did they do? They went back to the org and they wrote a huge report on Michael. And Brenda tried to get it removed. She was really pissed about it. And they were like, oh no, we tried to talk to him and he said he threatened us to call the police. And see, that's a big deal. When you get interrogated in Scientology, that's one of the first questions when you're sec checked. Have you ever threatened to sue a church? Anyone? Hi, Stacey Toms. Have you ever threatened to sue anyone within the church? Have you ever threatened to call the police on anyone in the church? So of course they baited him and then went and wrote a report that he was committing a high crime. That's what they do. Hi, Abigail. Brandy, you're a fine girl. You caught it, girl. Yeah. So, and Michael's just, I don't want to call him weak, but he is easily manipulated. He's easily intimidated. He's very easy to manipulate. And they know that. So they prey on him and then they write reports and they threaten him. And they've done that his whole life. And his parents just stand by and allow it because they're diehards too. What are you going to do? So that's why it's a whole thing. Hey, Amy Edge, it's a whole thing. And I just don't push it. He's got enough troubles. Most of us do, quite honestly. Who am I to hold your feet to the fire. Who am I to make it worse? I mean, unless I'm married to you or like your mother, I don't really like. Does Michael have siblings? He has a brother that was in the Sea Org that had a baby. So they're out of the Sea Org now, but they're high up Scientologists and they shine bright. And yeah, you are expected to handle any issues with ethics and not local authorities. Correct. Blow drill. Dylan, love you. Um, Anita Card, thank you. I love you, girl. Hi, Yadira. So, it's just smoke and fucking mirrors. That's all it is. It's just constant. I know, Shelly. Shelly said Huxley will cut him off at some point. He might. I mean, Huxley probably won't because I don't believe Huxley would cut anybody off. He's such a big-hearted kid, but at the same time, I mean, he looks at me all the time and he's like, "I can't stand this." Like, as he ages, it's getting worse for sure. It's getting much worse. Huxley's a lot like me. He's timely. Like, time matters to him. Like most of us, you give a time, that's what you expect. You set a time, you do it. Like he's a lot like me there. Somebody had a question. Shannon, can his parents get in trouble for talking to his son? They absolutely should. I don't know why that's not happening. I have been declared. So his parents should not be allowed to talk to Michael because I'm connected to Michael and I have to be legally. We share a child that's a minor. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing there. It's very strange. Yeah, John, he already does. He, at some point, John said he won't put as much effort into the relationship. Well, that's what he did tonight. He said, I don't want to come over. I'm not interested in seeing you tonight. I mean, he just gave up on him. He was like, I've been waiting and waiting for hours and I'm not, now I'm done. I know. Oh, K-Fake, it could be the girlfriend. Yeah, she really doesn't like me. I have tried very hard to be nice to her. Something went down between she and I, and it's never been the same. But I did apologize to her for it. I mean, I don't know. It could be that. I wouldn't force him to see his father. Absolutely not, Panko. And that's the point. I didn't. I told Huxley that. I said, if you don't want to see him, you don't have to see him. I will deal with the rest, but you don't have to see him. I don't ever want to force, I don't want to force Huxley to do anything he doesn't want to do. And the reason is, see, like Jeff and I will get into arguments about this because I will say, like, if he doesn't want to do this, he doesn't have to. If he doesn't want to do that, he doesn't have to. And he's like, you're making him soft. You need to hold him accountable for stuff. He needs to do stuff. And I'm like, yeah, yes and no. He's very intelligent emotionally. He knows what he wants and what he doesn't. I trust him. He's smart. He makes good decisions. Until he shows me otherwise, I don't really see a reason to say you have to do this or that. I kind of get both sides of it. I really do. It's not that he's wrong, but it's just I trust my kid. So it's a little tough. Yeah. Yeah, being held accountable doesn't mean that you have to force him to do things that aren't good, John. I agree. Here's the thing. You know what I think it is? Thank you, Robin W. Hi, Dirty Mouse. That's it. K-Fic. Yes, I was so forced my whole upbringing to do things I didn't want to do. I constantly was upset and crying and didn't want to do stuff and pushed and pushed. So I think it's one of those things I'm like, I will protect him at all costs from that. I know, Snake, I never want to make Huxley do anything because of what I went through. That's what it is. I'm like, I know what it feels like to be forced and to be of sound mind. You think I wasn't a mature child? I had to be. I was on staff at an early age. I was in the Sea Org. I wasn't running around like some little, child that should be running around enjoying things, playing with dolls, being silly. I wasn't allowed to do that. There was no silly in my house. My dad was like really, really strict. So, you know, I know what that felt like, and it was horrific. And so I want to make sure that in every minute of that child's life that I have a say as far as letting him have his own say and protecting that choice that he has. I want to make sure that he can bloom and blossom by making his own decisions. Now, if the decision is bad, which he sometimes has made some decisions where I'm like, "Oh, I don't think so. I don't like that idea, Hux. Like, here's why I don't like it. I think we need to take a different path." And then we talk it out. It's not like he's right every time, but I definitely want to lift him up and let him kind of guide him, and then be there for him if he needs me. Oh, I agree, Dylan. My God, parenting after Scientology is freaking hard. It is. It is. It's actually really hard. But thank you. I love you, Dylan. You're such a cool guy. Where'd you go? There you are. I really like you. I really like your perspective. Yeah, I mean, that's all I want him to have is room and, room to breathe, room to think. He's not 3 years old. I'm helping shape who he's going to be as a man, and we're not far off from that. So it's like, give him the room to do his own things, to make his own mistakes, as long as it's not gonna harm him too much. I want him to make mistakes too. I'd like for him to go, "I think I'm gonna do that," and then I go, "Okay, it's risky, but okay." As long as it's not really gonna hurt him, I think that's okay too. Hey, Shelly Kelly. And guys, this is all also a direct effect of my therapy. Like, my therapy helps me to be a better mother for sure. We talk about this a lot. I talk about Huxley every week in therapy. I kind of use my therapist because Huxley doesn't want to go to therapy. I've asked him so many times and I've offered it up and I've told him how successful it is for me. And then he always says, I'm good. I will let you know. But, I've got a lot of friends and I play a lot of sports and I channel my stuff through sports. And he's like, Mom, I know you worry, but I'm okay. And I tell my therapist that stuff. And my therapist says, like, I think you're good. I don't think he needs a therapist. Like, he will tell me as long as he's not isolating, like, here are the things you need to look for. And it sounds like he's not doing that. Hey, Tony's Hooter. Then I also feel good about that because my therapist says, I think we're on a good path. But he does help me with tools. He's like, when he does make mistakes, do you explain why? And like, you just had the wrong tool. Let me help you find the right tool. So in the future, you work with that tool better. So those things are really helpful too. Thank you, Panko. Yes, Catherine B. You are raising a kid that grew up and never answer his own or never question his own thoughts, his own feelings and instinct. And that's huge. Yes. Blow drill. Yes, room to make mistakes and figure things out is in a safe environment that cultivates understanding and acceptance. Absolutely. Justice. I'm sorry, Reese, but you're letting screwing up your schedule. I don't understand what you mean. Anita, I love you. That is such a nice thing to say. I have 2 sons. I can only hope and pray that they turn out as kind, smart, and polite as Huxley. You're an amazing mother. Thank you, Anita. That's what Fred would say, Kim Wiseman. I do have a really good therapist. To be fair, Reese, you are also a great dad. Well, thank you. I do have the characteristics also of a father. I have a bit of a beard and stash. So that definitely counts. Thank you so much, Shelley. Onyx. Yes, that's right. Han Ratty, thank you for saying that. You're giving Huxley choices you never had. Guys, that is the most important thing to me. That is what goes through my mind. Thank you, Blow Drill. I missed out on this type of parenting too, Deborah Riskin. So I just think I just do my best because I know, hi, Alana. I know how hard it was to be a child with no choices, with an awful father. So I just think I want to give him the best possible emotional support that I can. And guys, I'm not always good at it. Yeah, I'm so good at sports expertise, though. That's right. Kim is blue. Um, but I just think the fact that I think about it so much and I want to help him, I mean, I'm on the right path. I have to be. I never criticize him. I mean, like I said, he'll do something, he'll screw up. That kid is not perfect. He gets in trouble at school, and sometimes he really does. Not so much recently, but he has, and he'll come home or the teacher will call me and say, like, he got in trouble today. And Huxley had to go once to in school suspension for being a little brat. So it's happened. Okay. He gets mouthy and or goofy, silly and disrupts the class. I mean, he's in middle school. It doesn't bother me. I'm like, okay. I mean, when they call and tell me that, I'm like, okay, we'll chat with him. Trust me, we'll have a talk. And then he comes home and he goes, "Are you really mad at me?" And I'm like, "I'm not really mad at you. Like, I don't want you to think I'm going to flip out." But, I'm like, "You're silly. You're a kid, but there's a time and a place for that." And I always have this talk with him. I mean, I do it all the time. I'm like, "Do you have any idea how hard it probably is to be a teacher? Like, do you know how hard the job is of a teacher having to herd 25 cats in a room that are wanting to goof around?" And I said, "You've got 10 friends in that class that you're wanting to chat with and not listen to her." I said, "She's trying to teach you something for life, and she has to pay attention to a bunch of kids that don't want to listen." Yeah, and I was like, "You've got to give them utmost respect for teachers, Huxley. They deserve all the respect. They're underpaid, they work really hard, they have their own kids, they have their own families." I really try to get him to see it through the eyes of a teacher because I'm like, "Do you know how hard that job would be?" I'd throw him out the window. I could never. I could never be a teacher. I do not like children that much. I love old people. That's about it. But he does see it when I talk to him about that, and then he feels guilty. His teacher told me that at parent teacher conferences. She goes, "He sure corrects well too." She said, "I had to give him a think sheet." I guess when they get in trouble, they get a think sheet and they have to write what they did and why they did it and what they're going to do to correct it, which is great. But she said, she goes, "I had to give him a think sheet and he wrote out like in detail what he did and why he was, shouldn't have done it." And I don't know, Joyce. We'll have to ask him. And she said to me, she goes, "He came and gave me a little hug even later after he turned it in." And she goes, "He just really apologized and said he was so disrespectful and he didn't mean to disrupt the class. And he said he was so sorry for making her job harder." And I said, "That is so sweet though, that he thought about it." I said, "That's all you can ask for. They're gonna screw up. They're gonna disrupt the class. They're 14-year-olds." But I think that's really kind and really like we're all going to make huge mistakes or little mistakes, but how we deal with them is what matters. I don't care that people make mistakes. I hate that. Like Scientology, yes, blow drill. Scientology teaches you make mistakes, you're out. Like you're done. But it's amazing. Like I love this new way of thinking because I'm like, people are going to screw up. They're going to fight. They're going to say things. They're going to do dumb things. But how we deal with that is what character to me is. That's what matters. Like I'm not expecting perfection. You got in trouble, you went to in-school suspension. I'm like, "That sucks, son. Please don't do it again. We need to talk about what you did and why you did it. And, hopefully we improve so that you think about it the next time and you don't encounter that, or you don't listen with peer pressure." Yeah, it's just a part of learning. Person front door. Who is at my front door? Huxley is at the front door. Okay. But I mean, I want him to be silly. I want him to be funny. He didn't really get that opportunity when we were in Scientology. Like, I think it's cute. I don't really care. I thought it was so cute that she was like, "He came over and explained why he was sorry." And I said, "See, that's all that matters to me. I don't really care that he got in trouble. I don't even care that he got a bad grade. He'll get the grade back up." And he did. But I mean, God, stuff like that is so small to me compared to my upbringing. So it's just like, it's hard to get mad. It's hard to get mad because my dad got so raging pissed, like fire in his eyes, mad at me all the time for tiny things, for flunking a drill, doing training routines in Scientology. He would get furious with me. So it's like nothing really matters to me. There's nothing. And think about that too, guys. Think about that for a minute. Is anything worth getting that mad at, especially to a child? Can you think of anything that you would scream at a child about, like my dad did? There's nothing ever that my child has ever done. And he's done some shit. Don't get me wrong. He is a little shit. He's done some shit where the school called me and I was like, oh, great. They were like, you're going to have to come get him. He's suspended for the day. And I was like, oh my God. But I mean, even in that moment, there is nothing I can think of where I'm going to be like, like my dad was. I went and picked him up and I was like, dude, come on. We're in middle school. I get it. You're being a little silly. You're doing a little goofing, but you took it too far and now you're in real trouble. And that's not cool. You took it too far and we need to discuss that. It's not okay. It's not right. You can't treat people that way, or you can't do whatever you did. That behavior is too far. And we just talk about it. But my God, like, is there anything? Can you think of any reason that you should be screaming at a child, an animal, anything? Like, can you compute? Can you comprehend? I mean, I think even fucking marriages. I happen to be in one where that happens. To me, coming from where I came from and all the screaming that went on, what is so serious? I mean, unless you tried to commit, murder, if somebody was like actually trying to murder me, or, I guess here's the thing, like cheating really does bother me. I'm going to be honest. I think I would scream if I like walked into my house and Jeff was sleeping with another woman in our bed or something. Fine. Okay. That would warrant that kind of behavior. I'd probably flip out. It would trigger me. But aside from that, is there really any reason? Can you guys, I mean, that's a real important point, what I'm making right now, because I came out of so much screaming. I have some hearing loss in my left ear. I do. There's no reason to treat people that way ever. There just isn't. There's no reason. And I've always wondered that. Like, why are we screaming? Why is there so much screaming? Even not screaming, but like yelling. That's two different things to me. Screaming, and then there's like yelling at a person. Even that. I'm like, is this necessary? I get anger. Like, I get people having a temper, but god dang, you're an adult. Like, can't you control your, I mean, I hate to say that because I don't have that problem. I feel like that's like me saying, can't you just quit drinking? Why do you drink so much? Like, I don't live that life. So it's hard for me to stand here and go, why can't you just do it? But it is kind of a valid question. Like, if you're screaming at stuff, if you handle your anger with screaming or yelling at a person, you need to take a step back and take a look at that. Because it's not a valid reason to I feel like that. Can you guys hear the TV? It sounds like it's way too loud. It's not a valid reason, um, in my opinion, to speak to a person that way. It just doesn't seem like you have the right. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have the right to scream at a person. That's the way I look at it now. Actually, I just realized that for the first time. Like, even in public, when like things get heated between, in a public place, like a cashier or whatever, you've heard that. Like, when someone gets angry and they won't take your return or something, and they're like, I've shopped here for blah, 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 and I'm never coming back. You've seen people flip out like that. I've never flipped that bad, but I've seen people flip out. Hey, Kelly Wallace, love you, girl. You don't have the right. That's not within your right to do that. That's kinda where I'm at with that. As a matter of fact, if somebody screams at me again, that's what I'm gonna say. "Doc, Reese, you're lucky Huxley is not a little shit. Wait till cops are at your door." Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, it is. Sorry, my phone just rang. It's verbal hey, B pickle, it's verbal assault, and you don't have the right to do that. That's how I look at it. It's so entitled. That's how I always thought of Scientologists. I always thought of them when they would throw chairs, fax machines in my case, but seriously, when they would throw things and scream, you don't know how many guys, you have no idea how many chairs out of the academy, which was the place where you study, I saw them pick up and just chuck and hurl across the room. Chairs, full blown chairs. Did I scream at the Sephora cashier? I did not. Now, in public settings, I have the other day with those earrings, I was like, what's your policy on this shit? Like, I have been forward for sure. But I have never been in public and screamed at anybody. It's not my thing. It's cringy. It makes me feel now, have I gotten antagonistic with people? Absolutely. Have I gotten when people are shitty back? Like that teacher the other day that was like, "Can we help you with something?" Yeah, I don't like that. It's passive aggressive and I definitely give it right back. Screaming's a different thing. Yeah, throwing chairs. Why can't I just again, I feel a little bad. It's like, why can't you quit smoking? Why can't you just do it? Like, I don't live in your head, so it may not be that easy. Obviously, people who scream have temper problems. But why do you think that's okay? That's what I want to know. Like, why is that acceptable? Why do you think it's okay to deal with your rage by screaming at another human being? Thank you, Kelsey. And why do you think that it's within your right to do it to me? If you want to go into a room and scream, if you wanna go yell because you're just losing your mind and you can't count to 10, so go scream in a closet, do it. But what makes you think it's okay to scream at a child or another person? It's not. What about when Ladyco doesn't stock the shirt that a YouTuber you like is wearing on stream? I don't know. You like the painting in the background, Onyx? Thank you. That's from Peace Lady right there. Peace Lady made that for me. Love you, Joe Virus. Powder puff, why would throwing chairs be okay? It's not okay. It's absolutely not okay, but Scientologists, that is way of life. I mean, it was from my surroundings in Scientology. That doesn't mean blow drill Dylan in here is going to uh, say the same thing. That doesn't mean Sterling's upbringing, he had chairs being thrown. I experienced that in the Kansas City org. Lots and lots of violence. Physical violence was going on. Because you were wearing that shirt everyone wanted? Was someone screaming? Thank you, Rowan. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm perfect, guys. I have screamed, especially in Scientology. I have screamed in my current marriage when my husband is flipping out. I can stand it for about 5 minutes and then I start to get really enraged and I think I get triggered. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. And I have screamed back, but most of the time it's out of defending and protecting myself. I am not the first person to scream because it's not, I get so freaked out about it. Screaming really makes me shudder. It really makes me like climb into my shell and I get nervous and I can't think. And it's not a good environment for me. And like probably for most of you, who wants to be around that? I know, Powder Puff. It's not easy to understand. Screaming isn't for communication, it's for fear and intimidation and control. Yeah, D. Rankin, it is. Thank you, Panko. Hi, Brianna Miller. I feel like it's been a minute with you, girl. Good to see you. Yeah. So, fight or flight, Kate Kelly. Yeah. With my newfound kind of realizations I've had, though, and boundaries that I've been setting with myself for the past week or 2. I've done really well about it. I'd like to see how I deal with it. Is trying to make you scream the whole point? It kind of is. And the reason I say that, Mary, yeah, screaming takes me right back to my childhood. It does. I will never I will be single the rest of my life if I have to. I will never be in a relationship again where anybody screams at me ever. I won't. I will turn around and I will walk away. Nobody's going to scream at me again. Is trying to make you scream the whole point? Yes. And here's why. The reason I say that. I remember once Dan O'Connor was screaming at somebody, and he and I were really good friends. He rarely screamed at me, but I went into his office like an hour later and we were chatting. We were so close. We were just sitting there hanging out. And I said, "Why were you screaming at her? Why do you scream so much?" I said, "You and your mom and your sister are like the biggest screamers in this org. Why do you guys do it?" And we were like laughing about it. And he goes, "Yeah, Duchess Diana, Hi, Julie. That's okay that you're late. Thank you, Panko." Yeah, he just threw the facts. He got out the admin dictionary, the administrative dictionary. It's a green dictionary in Scientology that L. Ron Hubbard wrote. And he flips it open to the definition of impingement. And he puts his finger on it and he pointed it to me and he goes, "That's why." He was like, "Because we're here to get the job done." And I was like, "Oh my God." Like, he really, like, these people are so brainwashed. Um, that's what they believe that's how it gets done. That's the definition. Yeah. Impingement and intention. You're getting your intention across. There is a guys, there's no this I am good night, Tina. This is no joke. This is no joke. In Scientology. No, it doesn't, John. In Scientology, there is a training routine that we do. If Blow Drill is still in here, he can attest to this. I can't even think of the name of it, but you have to scream at the top of your lungs to do it. Yeah, Shelly, totally. You have to scream. It says it right there on the instructions. You have to scream as loud as you can. Thank you, Amy S. You have really grown into your power from beginning to now, such awesome growth. I'm so proud to see this huge transformation. P.S. Not all your glow is Shark Week. I don't think I have a glow, guys. I think I'm sweaty, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Oh, thank you, Phoenix Rising. We'll talk about that too. I think it is tone 40. Yeah. You have to scream at an ashtray. You put an ashtray in a chair and you have to scream at the ashtray. Okay, I thought I had a ghost here. And hey, Carrie Ann, and it says it. You scream as loud as you possibly can. Stand up, and you have to scream, and everybody's in the course room doing their course, so it's awkward as shit. Like, you're screaming so loud, like the curtains are shaking. You don't pass the drill. You can't. I remember doing that drill and I was like, "Stand up." And they were like, "Oh, no, 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 no." They were like, "You need to actually scream." They were like, "What does L. Ron Hubbard say there?" And it says, like, "Scream at the top of your lungs." And I said, "Scream at the top of your lungs." And they were like, "Good, start." So I was like, "Stand up." And they were like, "Flunk. Nope, that's not going to cut it. Like, you need to be losing your voice screaming." Yep. I had to do it. I could do it, but I was embarrassed to do it. The course room was full of people. So I'm like, "Stand up." That's how you have to do it. Literally, like, you have to push with all your might and scream like you're at a concert. So I don't know why an ashtray. I have no idea. So you tell the ashtray, "Stand up." Let's pretend this is an ashtray. So then you make it stand up. And then you have to acknowledge it. And so you have to go, "Good." And then you have to go sit down in that chair. So you have to go, "Sit down in that chair." And then you place the ashtray gently back in the chair and you scream, "Good." And you have to do it over and over. So everybody's just doing this. Everybody's on course. People are on course quietly. This is what people look like in the course room. They're just minding their own damn beeswax, trying not to get caught going past misunderstood words like everybody does. They're trying not to nod off. Some people are listening to L. Ron Hubbard lectures, trying not to go to sleep because he's insane and boring at the same time. So some people are just sitting here like this, minding their own biz, and you're going, stand up! And you have to look at it, God, and scream at this thing. No, that's not weird at all. That's not uncomfortable for anybody in the room. Yeah. Who are you training, yourself or the ashtray? So you're training because you're becoming an auditor. And so that's auditor training. So you're using your intention to make the ashtray stand. So no idea why the screaming. Still don't know to this day why the screaming. But it's the whole purpose of the drill. I guess I know why, because the whole purpose of the drill is to use your intention on the ashtray. So by screaming, you're putting the intention. It says it right on the instructions. By screaming, you're putting the intention into the ashtray. Except it doesn't stand up, you're making it do it. And it doesn't have legs either. So there's a whole other thing. I can't tell you how uncomfortable that drill was. And I had to do it years in a row. I had to do that drill all the time. And it was so, I wish we had a secret camera right now on somebody doing that. Because there's nothing funnier than people being like, do, 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 like pretending to be on course. I'm just pretending to read the studies and works of L. Ron Hubbard. I'm really getting it. Wow. As a matter of fact, I just realized something. That's how I tell Gertie to eat dinner. You know how when she won't eat and she looks at me and she'll stare at me and I go, wow, eat your dance. And I have to be a cheerleader, and it's no joke. I have to do it every night. She'll take a bite and then she'll look at me and I go, nice job. And then she'll take a bite and then she's really bored with her food again. And I have to go, wow. No joke. I have to do that. That's where I got it. That's how a Scientologist is, you guys. I'm like on course. That's what I would look like. That's what everybody looks like. I wish we had a hidden camera. If you could go into a course room, it's the funniest thing you'll ever see. People are literally on course and they're like, they have to look like they are in utter bliss. Because if you don't, you're pulled out. You're pulled out. You're put on the meter and they go, is there a word or something that you're not understanding? You literally, L. Ron Hubbard says that if a student is studying my works, they're in heaven. So it's not, you're not just sitting there, in a waiting room. It's not like you're bored. You literally that's only if the supervisor's around, of course. If the supervisor's not around, I'm like, but the second the supervisor walks in, it is like the soldiers are here to take us. Literally, I wish we had a camera because I know I'm not the only person. I used to laugh secretly. I'd be like, because the second Dan O'Connor would come in and check on the students, and he was real tough, badass. He would check to make sure that tech was being put in. So the second Dan would come and make a round into the course room, literally I'd be like, I would perk up like I didn't even have eyelids anymore. I wouldn't even blink. I was just like, wow. I totally had to, yes. Oh my God, I had to play it off so hardcore because they check for that. They want to make sure. It's called VGIs, very good indicators. A student has to be VGIs, guys. They can't be GIs. Good indicators is not enough. And then there's BIs, bad indicators. So you got to be VGIs in that course room, guys. You better be VGIs, and you better not have any eyes. You can't blink. You better just, that's literally what's going on. It is so hilarious. And I wish that we had footage of it because I had to do that all the time. And every time Dan would make his rounds, Literally every student was like, Dan O'Connor's coming in. Like everybody looked like rock and roll. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I'm listening to the works of L. Ron Hubbard on a Friday night when I could be eating chips and salsa at the Mexican place. Oh no, we're on course and we're learning, cleaning up the planet. That's what it has to look like. And it is a sight to see. That's the only thing I'm kind of sad that I didn't get footage of because it is hilarious. It is so much fun. It is so, guys, you can actually take the sadnesses of Scientology and you can kind of spin it into some humor. Jesus is coming. Look busy. It's hilarious. It's true, but it's not Jesus. It's LRH, but it's not LRH. It's Dan O'Connor, Dick Swinging Dan, coming on in on a Friday night to make sure you don't have any misunderstood words. Oh my God. You know, I've always wondered, do you think L. Ron knew he was full of shit or do you think he really believed all this? I think he really believed it. I also think David Miscavige really believes it. Please do the eye thing with Aaron. Oh my God. What's the eye thing? Dick swinging on a Friday. Yeah, come check out that course room. It is so hilarious how fast somebody can be from, because it's the most boring thing. Crack open any Scientology book, boring as hell. Put on headphones and listen to an LRH lecture. You're wanting to go pick out your casket. You're like, I'm writing my obituary as we speak, because honestly, it would be better to be at my own funeral right now than this. Yeah. So having to listen to his lectures is the worst thing. Hey, Canood. Oh my God. I don't know what the eye thing is, but I'm telling you right now, you'll never see somebody perk up and look more excited about life and living than a Scientologist when a big person like Dan or what's even worse. I didn't even tell you guys what's worse than Dan. When the Sea Org comes to town, oh shit, look out. Your beehole puckers like it never has. My beehole would close up like a dolphin's butthole, watertight. My beehole would, everybody's would. Everybody was like, oh, it was so scary when the Sea Org would come through. The flag tour would come to town. And that shit, if you had to be on course, sadly, if you sadly had a course slot scheduled when the Sea Org was there to check up on you, because the Sea Org would come just to check on the staff and make sure. Because, like, if the statistics of the org were going down, best believe the Sea Org's going to come in and see what's going on and clean house, clean up your act. So, you think Dan coming in was bad? Your beehole. Yeah, it's no joke. I literally, yeah, I think you do the jump. I think you do. They walk in and you do the, like you sit up straighter and you're like, this is so good. He's so good. He's so funny. God, what a great writer. Great book. I've read this thing 11 times now, but it never gets old. Seriously, that's how it is when the Sea Org comes to town. Sometimes you might even just do something like this when they come in to check on you and all the eyes are scanning the room and they're all serious in their Sea Org uniforms. Sometimes you just have to be like, God, Ron's my best friend. Is he your best friend? I'm so glad I found this religion. Wow, what a character. I've read this a million times. I read it in my past life as well, but for whatever reason, it's more fresh this time around for sure. What a great writer. Such an author. Such a big being. You can really tell this guy's OT 15. No joke. That's when the Sea Org comes to town. You really better sell it. You better sell it hard. And as soon as they leave the room, you go, good night, back to sleep. Yeah. K-Fic. It's serious, cat AC/DC fan. Yeah, it's true, Duchess Diana. No, it's the real deal. It is so true. I can't tell you what a faker we all had to be. I was such a faker. It was so the Oscar goes to Reese. Guys, I can fake it pretty well, not that. I've never faked that. I just want everyone to be aware of that. Never. And I never would. Honestly, if you can't get the job done, why would I fake that for you? No, that's not going to get faked ever. But I can fake a Scientology book like nobody's biz. Hey, Island Life. Oh my God. We do need Scientology comedy nights. I need to do like a skit with somebody that's not as fun by myself. I need to do this like with Sterling because it'd be so fun to compare. The Sea Org is the scariest damn thing in this world. You see those uniforms, you're done. Like it's frightening as all get out. I'm telling you, your beehole clenches down. I mean, it's already clenched, right? Like who has a loose beehole? Probably nope. I mean, I guess now that I say that, I'm sure some people do. And, bless you for that. I'm not making fun. But hey, Mark Johnson, but mine is still pretty good, I think. And I'm just saying, when the C word comes to town, that thing really clenches up. Yeah. Ron. Yeah. Did you think that was all bullshit when you were going through it? Shelly? No. Yes and no. Yeah, Sarah Robin. Wasn't Aaron one of those Sea Org teachers, Joyce? Yeah, he was a supervisor. Aaron was a soup. Supervisors are frightening. Sea Org people are frightening when they come to the org. It is scary. They will come and do meter checks on everybody. They want to make sure like everything's on the up and up. But no, I think I believed a lot of the stuff I was doing. The only thing that I will tell you, it didn't make sense to me. I could never make sense of it. Like I would have to constantly do little drills or like do it in clay. And they'd be like, you're not getting the concept. Go do it for 3 hours in clay. Go put it all out in clay and then you'll understand. So I'd go do that. You'd have clay all under your hands. And I still wouldn't get it. And I was like, something is wrong with me because I'm not getting it. So I thought the stuff was true. I never questioned whether or not L. Ron Hubbard was telling the truth about things, but I had a really hard time grasping the concepts. Like Dianetics was the worst book for me to read. I could not understand it. I read it so many times and I was like, I'm not getting it. I just couldn't get it. It didn't make any sense. And yeah, now that I know it wasn't for me, it just wasn't me. I think it came more naturally to some people. Yeah, Tracy King, you have to make things in clay to try to understand and get the concept. So yeah, I know, Shelly. Well, we know that now. Oh, Zoe, that's so nice, babe. Mystery Scientology Theater Reese every Friday. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. We were saving the planet. We believed it. Yes. I never wrote KRs, B Pickle. I was fairly lazy. I didn't want to write KRs. I thought KRs were total bullshit. Did it make sense to anyone? Yeah, I think so. Hey, Nacho's mom. Thank you, Jen Pookie. Yeah, it's I think it came more naturally to some, like Dan O'Connor. Absolutely. I think it makes total sense to him. There are guys, they're not faking it. Most of them are not faking it. This is where I try to explain this to Jeff. Like the OT8s, Jeff always says, he's like, I bet they get to OT8 and they realize it's all bullshit. No, they don't. There's a ton of OT8s in Kansas City. I assure you they don't think it's bullshit. Now, there may be one or two that have. I know for sure that there are people that have gone, this isn't right, just even from the Leah Remini show. But no, Hanratty, I haven't. But you had no problem writing KRs. I never liked writing KRs. I felt like such a snitch. I hated writing KRs. But that was also because I worked in the KR department. I was in ethics and I would see all the KRs that people would write all day on stupid shit. And you'd have to go put it in people's files and their files would get thicker and thicker. And I was like, this is the dumbest thing in the world. I hated KRs. So no, I didn't write KRs. I mean, I definitely wrote a KR or two in my time, but I hated it. I thought it was so stupid and childish. Teacher nurse, please get anyone who was a former Southern Christian. Please get anyone who was a former Southern Christian about a judgment house. I think you would see a resemblance. You would be fascinated. Interesting. Okay. Thank you for your super chat, by the way, babe. Michael, did you get in trouble for not writing a KR? Yes, definitely. And it's, guys, I don't think you realize it's not just KRs. I should bring my ethics book down. There's a whole list of reports. There's an idle report where you report someone for not being busy, not being productive. You can tell on somebody for just standing around being idle. There are so many different kinds of reports. KR is just, it's probably one of the biggest ones that people use the most. The bad thing about a KR too, oh my God, Panko, you are so kind. Holy crap. Thank you so much, my friend. You are so generous. Panko, get something nice for yourself. Thank you. Wow. You are so kind. Seriously, Panko, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me and it helps. So thank you so much. Wouldn't you feel like a tattletale? Yeah, you feel like I did. I don't have my ethics file, or I would. Aaron wrote KRs constantly. Most people did. So the scary thing about a KR is I hated KRs for this reason too. The policy on a KR is once you write it, you have to make a copy and give it to the person. That was always intimidating to me. I was like, You didn't have to do that with the other ones. Hi, Franklin MC. You didn't have to give a copy to the other people. Allison Byrne, I have not seen you in forever. Suffering from, oh, babe, that's okay. I support you back. Thank you. And I got your sweet little alligator. And I had been saying it on a live. And I'm like, has anybody seen Allison Byrne? I love you. I'm so sorry. We're here for you. Take your time. I totally understand. Life is like that. We go through little dips, don't we? It's okay, babe. We are here though. And I'm glad that you checked in. Glad you're okay. I love you, Allison. Thank you. Bo is, yeah. Actually, Chow Yun Smut, I would say that and agree with you, but he got into some trouble today and I'm kind of mad at him. But yeah, he is cute. Isn't he cute? Brooke Elliott for Hux because he is amazing. Go vintage shopping. Oh my God, that's so sweet, Brooke. And we will. We love going vintage shopping. Huxley, oh my God. Someone please explain Mystery Science Theater to Reese for me. This would be so hilariously cool and take off all across the world with Reese and Aaron and Sterling and Tommy. Zoe, my God, thank you. I don't know what that means, a Mystery Science Theater. I mean, it sounds cool. Zoe, thank you so much. You guys are so kind. I don't care what the super chat is. It's generous. It's from your heart. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Thank you. Thank you. It's huge. Love you, Reese. And you were great in the Call Daddy show. Thank you, Suji. Okay, so but that was all I was going to say. Thank you for your super chat about the KRs, guys. That was the thing. You had to give a copy to the other person. And with the other reports, you didn't. So like, for instance, there's a report called Things That Shouldn't Be. I wrote those. I wrote things that shouldn't be because you didn't have to give a copy to the person. I was too freaked out. I'm not trying to start shit. I'm not about to snitch on your ass and then go give you a copy of it. No way. So I would write Things That Shouldn't Be. Love you guys too. I'm pretty much suffering in silence and forcing myself to be somewhat present in the world. Allison, that's good. Don't suffer in silence, but it's good that you are being present. I think that helps. You know yourself best. So do what you think is right, babe. But just know that we love you. We're here anytime. I want you to pop in or lurk or do whatever is comfortable, but I love you. It's hilarious. Let's see. Is this show where they watch cheesy sci-fi movies and make fun of them? Oh, that does sound fun. Irene, thank you. Thank you for your super sticker. Kat, hey, babe. Okay, so guys, isn't that funny though? That is funny. I totally want to do that with Sterling. Sterling would be hilarious to do that with. So would Aaron. Aaron just doesn't have as much time. Although I did talk to him on the phone today for a minute. He's doing good. They would be so much fun to reenact being on course. As a matter of fact, it'd be so fun to do it with both of them because Sterling and I could be the students and Aaron could be the one walking in. And I would totally be like, That's what you have to do. And Aaron would think that was so funny, I bet. Um, guys, one other thing before I go. The podcast was released today. Teacher nurse. Someone tell Reese about a judgment house. I think it is something you would walk away like, holy shit, I've never heard of a judgment house. But thank you for super chatting me, babe. Yeah, Panko, this is a great group of people in this chat. I love this channel so much. I love you guys. Yeah, Sterling with his Swedish chef impression, Abigail, totally. Nachos mom, can you divulge who does all your graphics and editing? Yeah, she's in here. I think she might be in here tonight. Kathy, my good friend Kathy, she does it, and she's fantastic. She does a really good job, and she's a mother of two, and she's busy. And I tell her all the time, you don't have to do this, but she loves doing it, and she's so kind, and we're really close. No, I'm not leaving yet, baby angel, but I wanted to switch the subject. Best friend tax, you're amazeballs. Brooke Elliott, I love you. Thank you, babe. Back at you. I love you, Brooke. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. The link. Oh, it looks like it's right here, Ev Barney. So there's the link to the podcast. I am going to put it up on my channel as well. I just need help. I don't know how to do it yet. She sent it to me so that I can, but I need to like download it. Love you, Betsy. I need to download it and put it up. But it was really good. Some of you watched it. And I watched it today. I watched it while I was in the car. I just was listening to it. And it was really good. I really enjoyed her. I think she's a new friend for me. I really like Reena. I think she and I are going to do more stuff together. Thank you, Retired Red, for putting that up. And have you heard the steak part of Aaron's member video tonight? Watch if you can. I haven't become a member on Aaron's channel, so no. I did pay to become a member last night on Tommy's channel. That was my first membership ever, and I figured it out. I could not figure it out, but I was like, if this dude is going to be putting up naked yoga videos, I'm going to have to get in on that. So I forked over my debit card. I had to do it. You understand. And thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Ruthie, love you, girl. Ruthie Brown. Okay, Onyx, I'm glad you were here. And you are not banned. I'm sorry, Allison. I hate that. Thank you, Onyx. So I just wanted to say that, guy. Yeah, Shelly, I know. I was really into it. That yoga video was good. We love Tommy, don't we? He's pretty cute. He's really cute, actually. He's pretty cute. At least you used your card. I had to. Yeah, Hanratty, definitely. Is Tommy okay? Yeah, I think he's had quite a day today. I've talked to him a little bit today, Brianna, but honestly, I was busy today too. But I think he's okay. Yeah, I think I think he had a little bit of a headache today. And Tommy, you guys know that he gets headaches. So if he doesn't, oh, he didn't go live tonight. I bet that's why. He just had a headache today. And I know that he puts on his little falcon hat and he'll be all right. But I worry about him. I know that he definitely has trouble sometimes. And I know he gets migraines. So that's all, but he'll be okay. Amazeballs is no, it is not Gretchen. I just didn't say anything because she super chatted me. So Gretchen, stop right where you're at. Don't do it. Happy Grams, this was a great live to help with the grief of this week. I'm so glad and I'm so sorry. Lifeboat reimbursement. Tinker Mom, you're hilarious. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So Patricia, I know, Panko. I worry about Tommy all the time. I spend all day worrying about him all the time with his health. I think we're going to get him there. I think he's getting better. And I love that he's always working on it. He knows his body well. And I like that he takes good care of it and he sees the doctors. And, it's all you can ask. At least he doesn't neglect his health. Let's put it that way. I see a lot of that in Scientology. Better Call Daddy interview was good. Dad had such good insight. Her dad made me cry. I loved what he had to say. Her dad is so cute too. He's so sweet. What happened to Tommy? Nothing happened to Tommy. He just had a headache today. That's all. I think he's probably resting. Did you yesterday, Kelly B? Yeah, Shelly. I mean, Tommy is doing everything for his health. So, I mean, You can't ask more of it, and he knows his body, and I trust Tommy just like I trust Huxley. They know what to do. They're smart guys. Um, Onion JA, I don't know how to say your name. I'm glad you caught alive too. Oh, don't worry, Kristen. I'm not going to give out any spoilers. I do too, Panko. I get migraines probably about 4 times a year, and it's bad. When it happens, it is so bad. And when it does happen, I always feel so bad for people who get chronic migraines because I'm like, this is awful. Like, you can't move. I can't open my eyes. Like, I'm so light sensitive. I need to get one of those falcon hat things that he has, honestly, because when I do get them, I want to like just cover my eyes. So I need to look into that. Tommy got really upset on this morning's boat. It was a good show, so I'm bummed it got to him so much. Yeah, I know. I saw part of it. That's one thing about Tommy. I get really sad for him. I thank you, Becky USA. Um, I thought about it and I was like, he really takes that hard. And I'm like, it's really sucks that he takes it so hard. But then I think I would too. I just don't get attacked like he does. I feel so bad for Tommy because he does get more trolls, I think, on the boat than I do here. This is such a place of peace. I mean, if you guys notice regulars in here, um, we just don't really have a lot of riffraff. Do you ever notice that? Like every once in a while, my mods will have to work hard. He does wear his heart on his sleeve. I love Tommy. I love Tommy Scoville. I always will. Um, but do you guys notice that? Like I don't get those kinds of attacks, and he does, and I hate that for him. It makes me so sad because it's like, why? The guy is just clean and doing the right thing and he's helping people and Tommy does so much more than I do. I'm in here just shooting the shit with you guys. If anybody deserves trolls, it's me. I mean, he's actually trying to help people, you know. And it makes me really sad. It makes me really sad that he gets people who attack him. I hate it. Hi, Carol Barnhart. He is sensitive. Well, he's a Cancer sign. He's also the male version of me. Tommy and I have talked so much. We've been into each other's heads. I've taken a stroll through Tommy's mind, and he has through mine. And I will tell you, we both one day were like, we're the same person. And I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not sure yet if that's a good thing. We have so many similarities and we have so much in common and we think the same, we react the same. We're very sensitive. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if this is good or bad because we're very similar. It's kind of wild, honestly. Like how we think is very similar. Yeah, I just don't have the attacks like he does. I just don't. Midwest Kid Doc, you're great on the podcast. You brighten our day. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat and thank you for saying that. Yeah, yeah. I love Tommy's honesty. I'm so glad he's gotten a second chance at life, and I'm sorry he has haters. Me too. He just doesn't deserve that. He really doesn't. Reese, I love her. Tommy is your person, and it's great you found each other. He definitely is my person, but it scares me a little bit. I have to be honest because I don't know. Is it good to, how they say like opposites attract? What if you're the same? I mean, no one ever talks about that. Like we are the same. I promise you. It's crazy. We have spent hours on the phone talking, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's really wild how similar we are. I've never met a man like that where we're like the same. Maybe it's because we're 5 days apart on birthday. Like, he is a true Cancer sign, and so am I. It must be hard to be such sensitive souls. We are very sensitive. He doesn't deserve it. No, he does not. Of course he doesn't. He's amazing. Yeah, that's true. Not so graceful swan. No, we don't shove our emotions. We talk about them. Natalie, I love your channel. We laugh and cry. We learn and support each other. That is so sweet. Thank you. It happened for a reason. Yeah. The same is good, Fancy Nancy. Really, Deb? Because none are smart enough to be with someone like ourselves. Opposites attract, but sames stay together. That's the saying. Really? It is a kinship. It's a mirror to help. I always say that to him. We are mirrors. Like we mirror each other. You see a person that likes things like you, and that is what brings you together. Yes. I know, Lily Garfield. Yeah, Christine, you're right. Your birthday is July 8th, too? Yeah, that's my birthday. Are you super sensitive? Are you a true Cancer sign? And your little boyfriend, too. Yes. Oh my God. It's too much. That poodle is relaxing. Relaxing. I love your faith in Huxley. This is a great way to show him and teach him to trust his instincts. Yes, thank you. That's true. That is a good point. That's why you guys understand each other so well. Do we though? Sometimes we don't. And that's another weird thing. Sometimes Tommy and I lock horns and you guys don't know it. And you never will because it's not something that it dissolves. Like it's not something that carries on, right? But like sometimes we will talk on the phone to the point where we're like, okay, talk to you later. Like I gotta go. I can't talk to you. Like that's another weird thing. We're not just because we're the same doesn't mean we just vibe and get along and we're so good. No, that's the other thing. It scares me. I'm like, we lock horns, dude. Like we lock horns. The difference is though, and I love this about him. This is Tommy. Fred didn't even do this, probably because Fred and I didn't lock horns, but Tommy will straight up. And men, I haven't had a lot of men do this. Sleeping Botex, you're so cute. Thank you, Better Together. I love this about Tommy. I love this quality in a man. If I say something that I shouldn't have said, like I don't like he could take it wrong. He's sensitive. He will straight up be like, well, that hurt my feelings. Did you mean it like that? Like, I don't know. I don't want to let that slide because I really didn't like that. Like, he'll just say it. And I'm like, God, that's refreshing. I love that he does that because I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm glad that you spoke up. I did not mean it like that. It delivered that way, but no, that was not my intention. And then it's fine. And he goes, oh, okay. I didn't think so. But oh my God, you guys, that is refreshing in a human being, not just a man. But that is refreshing. Reese, do a short clip of your witch impressions. Yeah. And your little boyfriend, too. Oh my God, such a weirdo. It's none of our business. Locking horns is normal, but the resolution, you're right. And we talked about that at the beginning of this. People are going to make mistakes. How you deal with it is what matters. So you're right, Panko. That's true. You tend to buck horns with the ones you love the most. That's probably true. Yeah. It is though, Kfik, Christy. Yeah, to work through sensitive issues, it's really refreshing. It is. It's really refreshing to have a friend that goes, I don't really like that you said that. I don't know what that noise was, but I hope everybody's on the up and up. I love that, but that is the definition of a soulmate. You're exactly alike and you know each other's triggers. Never ask to find your soulmate. You need a good friend partner that works hard. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Anne. A man that challenges you helps you grow. And I don't mean a man who yells and degrades you. I mean challenges you to be a better person. Yes, and he does do that. That is Tommy is the best friend you could ever have. He really is. Christine, that's his birthday, July 3rd. Yeah, good friends listen. That's like you. You were listening to me the other day at lunch.
Yeah, sorry, I dropped a little container, so if you're wondering what that was, it's okay.
What was it?
It was a little, I think it was thing in the pantry. That's fine.
Okay. Thanks, son. Thanks for letting me know.
It's not loud, so I was wondering if I interrupted your live.
Everybody's really proud of you, Hux.
Oh yeah.
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 For setting your boundaries and doing the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
Would you like to come in?
Yeah, I would love to.
He said, yeah, I would love to. Do you guys want to talk to Hux for just a minute before we sign off? I know, Panko. I love this chat. Well, look at our cute little boy.
Yeah, somebody taking up that other chair.
The cat.
Yeah. Hello, guys.
And there's a Bobo. Oh, he's so nice. He's such a nice person.
Hey, Emily. Hey, Lori. Hey, Panko. Hey, Dirty Mouse. Hey, Gretchen.
Did you ask Emily to the dance?
I did, and she said that somebody's already taken her.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's all right. I mean, she said she would have loved to go, if somebody wouldn't already taken her.
Oh, that sucks. I mean, good for her. She's already got a date, but
Yeah, I'm not mad at her. She didn't like reject me. She was like, oh, I already have somebody to go, and I was like, whatever. That's life.
that's okay, Hux.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
what
all
if,
right, guys. It's all right.
wait, yeah, next time. There's always next time. I know, rain virus. Hold on. Is there somebody else?
Yeah, I might take somebody else. For sure.
Okay. Well, I think you should get on that. It's
Yeah.
not like it has to be a real date. You can just take a friend that you get along with.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it doesn't have to even be a girl that you have a crush on, Hux. You could just ask a girl that maybe doesn't have a date.
True.
Oh my God, John Van Geest. Well, we're all really. Do you have a backup date? Well, that's what we just asked. Maybe.
Yeah, I can find some.
Is that the
Somebody
shirt
I know.
that I got you at the thrift store?
Yeah,
Nice.
they're nice. I wore it today.
I found this at the thrift store the other day because he
I-
wanted sleeveless shirts.
These are nice.
It is nice. I knew that was a good material. I thought that was like a nice breathable material for you to
Yeah, I wore it when I
practice
was like,
baseball
outside
in.
today. And baseball and stuff. It's a nice material.
You're funny, John.
Baseball, Hux.
You can go to the
Okay.
dance alone so you can dance with all the girls.
You can do that.
Oh yeah. You can steal somebody's girl and say, "May I have this dance?"
Yeah, I'm gonna handle this one, buddy.
Yeah.
Um,
Let me step in, pal.
yeah.
Um,
Huxley, bring your mom joke.
actually though, I'd love to.
Oh yeah. Well, if you wanna go, probably gonna be taking pictures of me.
Yeah.
No dancing.
Will you be having an 8th grade graduation or promotion ceremony at the end of the year?
I have no idea. Probably.
I think so.
I think so.
I would think so. Just don't tell her she's the second choice. Yeah. He can go. You can go alone too, Hux. You don't have to have a date.
Yeah.
We wanted to tell you that we're really proud of you for being good tonight and setting some boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just a good
it's-
life lesson.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is. Yeah, you gotta set boundaries.
You
in
guys,
life.
he just started rubbing my back. Huxley, you are so cute.
Well, you're right. I mean, I need to set. You need to set boundaries in life.
You know what you do is you tell people how to treat you.
Yeah.
He doesn't get spring break.
I need to get better at that, though. You know what I'm saying?
There is no, you do, and that's okay. You're 14. You will. He doesn't get a spring break because Huxley's school only does school Tuesday through Friday. They cut out Mondays this year, which is so weird. But because of that, they don't get spring break. They cut out spring break. It's so stupid. It's weird, I think.
Yeah. It is.
But the boundaries thing, Hux, I'm learning it for the first time myself, but you treat people how you want to be taught.
Yeah.
Or you teach people how you want to be treated. I totally just backwards that. That was crazy. It was actually kind of cool that I just did that. It was smooth. You teach people how you want to be treated. So, and you don't have to be rude, but you can say, like, yeah, actually, that's not going to work for me because it makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. Whatever, like you did with your dad tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. I was. Oh yeah, you need to set boundaries and if you need to you can't be like 3 hours late every time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really gets on my nerves. I try to cut him some slack, but you really got to be more on it. Or something. We'll go to the field and I'll just practice kicking the ball. But other stuff I want to do it earlier, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, we're running late. Sorry, we're just leaving now." And it's like, come on, Dad. Like, can you be a little bit earlier? You know what I'm saying?
Or just be on the time that you set.
Yeah, you set that. I mean, it's like I know I can predict it every time. I'm gonna be there at 10. No, it's probably gonna be more like 12 or 1. But I'm not. Again, he has a lot of I shouldn't. He's not. He's a great dad, but it's just it's been going on for a long time, and it's I'm not gonna beat on him too hard about it. I love spending time with him, and I love him. He's great. It's
Yeah.
just everybody probably has some. Everybody has some they need to work on. And that's just something he needs to try to work on if he can.
Yeah, because it cuts into your time and you want to go do things and you're sitting around waiting. It's okay,
Yeah,
Huxley. You're protecting your peace and you're putting boundaries there. And we should have done it honestly a long time ago.
yeah, yeah. I've kind of been letting it go on for a little too long. You know what I'm saying?
I know. But you also want to be kind to people. But it's one thing to be like 10, 20 minutes late, but hours and hours is not acceptable.
Yeah, it's not.
Aww.
Oh, thank you.
Huxley, your response about the dance date is so wise beyond your years. Have fun at the dance and this baseball season. Same with your dad. Be sure to be a kid as much as you can. These are the days. I
Thank you.
love
Better
you.
together.
Better together. That is such a nice thing to say.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
That really is a kind thing to say. Thank you. And thank you for your giant super chat. That is just so nice.
Thank you.
It's so generous and giving.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Somebody said, Huxley Rise. Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you for all these chats. Sorry, I can't really respond to them. They're going by pretty fast. So
It's a
sorry.
talent, son. It takes a while to get it down. But yes, it is hard. Yeah. Andra, you should be so proud of yourself for setting healthy boundaries. It's a very important life skill that will get you far.
Yeah.
She's right. It's
She is
true.
right.
It's true, Hux.
Yeah, it's a very, very, very important factor of life, So
It is, because otherwise, if you don't,
you can be pushed around a bunch.
yes, people will sniff that out. Bullies, especially, will see and go, "Oh, I can walk all over this person because they'll let me." It's all in how you let people get away with stuff, and they will do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Hux, you are intuitive and insightful. These qualities will help you in life. You stand up for yourself and don't fall for nonsense. That is
Thank you,
so
Phoenix
nice.
Rising.
Yes. Brooke Elliott, Hux taking yourself out for something awesome.
Thank you, Brooke.
That is so nice. We will do that,
Yeah.
Brooke. We'll go to a thrift store. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's really nice. Hux, your time is important too, says Mary.
Yeah, thank you.
Kat, your mom is such a baller. You know that word?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just saw that chat right when you clicked on it.
Content creator that you can't keep up with the chats. Thank you, Kat. Ballin'.
Thank you. Yeah, ballin' means you're like the top G, like you're the main character, you're the guy, or
the top G, like GGs.
Well, no, it's kind of it's a different term. I think it means it's more like gangster, but like it more means like you're the boss, like you're balling, you're kind of, or it can mean like you're rich, like oh, he's balling, bro, like he got like a big house, like his parents are rich or something. It's kind of, I mean, he has different terms of slang. We don't really, it's not used a whole lot anymore.
Fascinating.
Somebody said she's the shiz.
The shiz. I'm proud of you both for learning boundaries together. It's not easy.
She's a goat.
Oh, my goodness, Stacy. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I interrupted.
Bullies of all ages will sniff it out to those who lack them. Your relationship with one another is so heartwarming. Thank you, Plant Freak.
Thank you. Sorry, I interrupted that chat. That was a great chat. Thank you. I remember one time you said,
thank you, lovely birds.
You could also say you're the boat because it's the best of all time.
You could call Tommy that because he's on the lifeboat.
Oh yeah, he's the boat.
He's the boat.
He should put that on his channel. I'm the boat.
You should tell him that. You should text that to him.
I will.
You're a grown ass teenager, Hux. Peace, lady. Learning something new from the folks, Panko. We are. They see me rolling.
Mm-hmm. That's from a song. So it's a rap. It's a music video.
Tommy is the boat. He does have good manners. I'm learning too, little bubble.
Yeah. Tommy's great.
Tommy is great. I love Tommy too. You should send him a text.
Yeah, I should. Well, when I guess when I get off the live, I could. But oh yeah, I'll shoot him a text.
Any other slang that you know that I don't know? Well,
I think you know all of them.
I learned of GGs, which is
Good game, like or you could say like GG's, it's over. Like you had a good run.
GGs.
Or you're cooked. It means like it's you're cooked. It means like it's over. Like you're in deep crap.
Thank you for this. For becoming a member. Do I know the Riz? What is that?
You know what Riz is.
Oh, because you say it all the time. You
Yeah.
say this when I cook dinner. He goes, "Thanks, Mom. This is
Fire Riz.
Fire Riz." That's right. Every time I cook for him. W Riz.
W Riz.
What the hell does that mean?
Reese, you could learn them. You just can't use them.
We
use them in this house. That slaps. Oh, I've said that.
We do use them in this house.
Oh yeah, we use the Riz, fire, stuff like that.
It's a lot of slaps.
Yeah. Well, every single slang. Oh yeah, no cap. No cap means like no lie, bro.
If your cooking is Fire Riz, I want to. It is Fire Riz, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Fire Riz.
I've been cooking for you all week, and you said all week it's been Fire Riz in here, up in here.
Oh, no cap. No cap means like you're not it means you're not lying. Like you're dead serious.
What the hell does that mean?
Your fit is drip also means like, oh, your fit is fire, bro. Like your fit is like good.
What is shook?
I don't know.
Fire Riz. Fire Riz, I think, just means like really good, like top of the line, right?
Yeah, top of the line. I mean, Riz has different meanings, I think. Like you got good Riz, like you can, you're good. Women are into you. And
Alex,
stuff.
Happy birthday, Alex.
No cap on God.
No cap on God. What is that?
Well, that means you're not lying. That's putting thing on. I don't do that though. It's saying like on God, like means you're like it means like you wouldn't lie on God. That's what it means.
Buffy Summer, I think Fire Riz means like it's the best.
It's just I don't like that term. It's just me though. I don't like saying on God because it's
like
disrespectful
not good toward God.
Yeah.
Well, that's because
in my opinion,
you're a Christian.
Yeah, I just don't say it. But
that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, people can still say it. It's just not me. But yeah, like Riz.
Oh my God, is that a saying? All facts, no printer. Because that's something I'm going to start saying all the time now.
Yeah. What was I saying? No cap. Yeah, that's no cap, bro.
That's off the hook.
But
what does the W mean when you say W Riz?
W means like it means like win or like a W game, bro. Like we'll be playing a game or something, or we'll say like W is like it's just good, like this is W food, like good food. Or we'll say
like it's winning.
Well, it's like it's pretty good. Awesome. So
you're not gonna say it, and don't say it because Gretchen will get mad at you if you say awesome.
Not gonna say it.
Rain, we're gonna start saying that.
Or you can
all
say
facts,
L.
no printer. What is all tea, no shade?
I have no idea. Maybe it's slang. I've just never heard it. What was I gonna say? Or you could say like, oh, that's L. Oh, that's an L. That's so bad.
Panko. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hux, please buy something when you go to the thrift store.
Oh my God, Panko.
Panko, you are amazing.
Thank you, Panko.
You are such a dear friend. That is so kind to do that for my child. Thank you so much. That means everything. And we will. We're going to go live it up at the thrift store now. Panko.
Thank you, Panko.
Seriously. Panko is the goat.
And the boat.
And the boat. Panko's the goat and the boat.
Panko's the top G.
Top G? G Riz?
Yeah, G Riz.
Panko, thank you so much. That is huge. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like Rain Virus just said something. Can you say it? You can say it one time, Gretchen. That's it. Oh, can I say awesome sausage? Gretchen, you can say awesome sausage. I'm fine with that. Rain Virus, thank you for letting us say that. That's much better.
I think she gets pretty mad at me if I say this slaps though too. I think whenever I say some slang, she always kind of looks at me kind of funny.
Well, that's because I don't know what you're saying.
Did you really need to say that?
I won't ban you. You can say it.
It's almost like a foreign language.
Dang. Dang. Gonna walk out with the whole damn thrift store.
Yeah.
We're going to buy the building. Chow Yun Smut. Panko just floated us a huge
Someone
loan.
said, I associate Top G with Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's a terrible person. But that some people he used to call himself the Top G, but I don't use it for that. It's not based off of Andrew Tate. But he's terrible.
I don't know anything. I don't know who
you know
that is.
about Andrew Tate?
I don't know who that is. Oh, you can say ASOS.
He was like some rich guy. He was
Awesome
like a kickboxer,
sausage.
I think. And I don't know. He's just like he did like a bunch of illegal stuff. You probably can't say on YouTube.
He sounds like an a-hole. All tea, no shade. You're stating facts, no opinions. Okay, thank you for clearing that up.
Awesome cheese the whiz.
You can say awesome cheese whiz, yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a burger. Andrew Tate is a moron. Yeah. Or people sometimes mom will be at school and people will say like something like that's relatable and we'll say like real or something.
Oh, when you say something relatable at school, do you say that's like my mom?
Yeah. Or it'll be like I hate
That's what you say though, right? You say it's like relatable Reese. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. Representing? Am I repping? Representing?
Oh yeah.
Nice. I like to hear that.
Andrew Tate.
That's funny. I don't know who he is.
I think he's rich. But,
you guys in the chat, next time somebody says that's super relatable, you can say like Reese. And everybody will say, who the hell is that? Oh, Panko, they say it all the time. That must be awful. Yeah, you can't say it. But if you say ASOS, it makes me think when you talk about beeholes. So wouldn't ASOS actually be ass sauce? I'll see myself out. I love you, Cricket. It is during school. No, I'm not going to take him on the cruise during school. It's too long. I don't even like to take Huxley out of school for a dental appointment. So I'm not going to take him out of school for over a week. I am so relatable, Kat. Thank you so much. Super relatable, says Duchess Diana. Thank you. We Reese so hard. Brooke Elliott, I love you.
W Reese.
W Reese?
Yeah.
Instead of W Riz?
Yeah.
It is awful, Panko. It's just awful.
Reese got Riz.
Oh, you should start that at school.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I should.
Now, who's dropping stuff now? Who's the Butterfingers in the house tonight?
Not me.
It was you.
Well, one time.
Yeah. Oh my God.
No, but me and Emily are friends though. She just had somebody, I think, somebody that she knew for a long time. They're not dating, they're just like friends as well.
See, but that's what I mean. That's okay.
No, we're still friends. Like it's not like no, you're ugly. Get the heck out of here.
No,
it's not like that. No.
Of course, it's not like that.
We're friends.
But that's what you can do with. You can get a different Emily, like a friend, like she's doing. Just take a friend.
Girl, like not like my girlfriend, but like friends that are girls, you know. So I can.
We out in the streets, mad reppin', Reese. I love that.
Mad reppin'.
Do your friends at school know your mom has a YouTube channel? No.
No.
I'm a nobody, guys.
They would.
Nobody knows that. Nobody's gonna know.
Yeah, they would have told me. They would have been like, "Oh, I saw your face on a thumbnail, bro." Yeah.
That's true.
That's true. Sup, dog?
So I just
Patrick Mahomes.
Can I just say it's so darn sweet you two hamming it up. I love you both. This family group makes me smile and fills my emotional cup. Thank you, Phoenix Rising.
Risible Reese.
Can you say Riz and cheese? Yeah, Risible Reese. I like that, Anita.
Should change your channel name. This fine.
Or I thought we should change it to Recordable Reese because I always record everybody's conversations.
That's smart if you need it. Oh yeah. Also, instead of saying on God, you could say on bro, like on broski. Or
why would you swear on bro?
Well, you're not actually. It's like a joke. It's like that's not disrespectful.
Do you want your son's friends to hear about your flaps? Well,
bro's not a real person.
My biz.
It's just a word. Like we're swearing a word. It's
big pimping with Reese. I like this.
On bro, no kizzy. Like I'm dead serious, bro.
What? All what?
No kizzy means like no cap.
No cap? What is no cap again? It's another
word. Like no lie. It's what it means.
No cap?
Not brewski.
Doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me, but
you could say either one. I usually say no cap. Or I say bro, you're capping.
You're capping?
Yeah, you're capping, bro. It's so cap.
What is that? When
Cap
you're
means you're lying. Like, hey, you know what? I smell cap. I think you're. You know what? Stop capping, bro. You're. I know you're capping, or something like that. That's. It means no lie. Yeah, fancy face is right. It means no lie. Yeah, John Van Geest. It just means no lie. It just means or you're
you
lying.
better not be capping in this house.
I won't be capping, and I have capped.
You've capped before
Oh yeah,
to your mom?
yes.
I
I
knew
shouldn't
it.
have, and I shouldn't have.
You better not be capping now.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, stop the cap.
I love seeing you too. Do you think you talk about things during lives that you wouldn't normally talk about as mother and son? No, we talk all the time.
No, we talk all the time. Yeah.
We talk about this kind of stuff on and off the camera.
Yeah.
What's cheese mean? Cheese if you're capping? Show hasn't,
That's
Panko?
not. That's not a. It's not a slang, but we use. But we don't use cheese. Capping. But
Smile if you're capping, bruh. I knew it.
what is that?
Huxley, don't be capping. It's not right to cap, especially not with your mom.
There's
I
also
did
a
it.
bunch
I
of.
did it, Rain.
There's also a bunch of memes that are use slang and stuff.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's like a whole new language. Yeah. Hux, what kind of music do you like? A bunch of nonsense music,
Bunch of nonsense music.
isn't it? Hey, Angie Mo. Thank you.
I like regular music too. Like whenever I'm like, I don't know, I'll be practicing or whatever. Maybe I'll listen to some rap or something. Sometimes, I mean, just give me like.
Robin, you and me both, girl. I've never felt this old. Me too. I know. What 80s slang was there, Christy?
Rad.
Oh, rad.
I don't know. Probably didn't use raise or W or fire, bro. No cap on bro. On bro, no cap, no kizzy. Like I'm.
Do you
I'm
like
so,
Drake?
Yeah, yeah. He's fire. He's W. W Drake.
Hockey guy, I have missed you. I'm happy to see you. Love you, hockey guy. Oh,
Yeah.
bite me. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're so glad you arrived, brother. I have really missed you. There's some dude now named like Hockey Guy Town or Hockey Town Guy. And I'm like, that's weird because that isn't Hockey Guy. That is hilarious. Yes, he is.
All it is.
All day long, right?
All day.
All day long.
I would literally go insane. I would lose my mind if I had to listen.
All day long. That is hilarious.
That's the real hockey guy. Nobody's gonna betray and try to be.
Nobody's going to be capping to be hockey guy.
Real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally tubular. Was that 80s?
That's so for real. That's so facts. I'm not gonna lie. No cap. Okay, I should stop. It's getting kind of.
Oh my God.
Crazy. Oh,
Erica.
Thank you.
Thank
Erica.
you for the super sticker, babe. Grady to the max.
Thank you, Erica. That's so nice.
I get it, fancy face. It's still funny though. Jeff is just like my father. He's
no cap.
Yeah.
Political. I'm like that, but with football. Okay. Kind of.
You're that way with sports.
With sports in general. I watch a lot of sports and I think about it a lot. And I'm like, but other stuff too. You know, I'm not. I just love football. You know, I'm not a political guy. I kind of remember I used to watch the news and I was
Rain. You did.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember why. But groovy, wasn't that a term?
Wasn't that 70s? I think groovy was.
Now that's probably pretty old, like really old. Did they use Riz back then?
Oh my God, that's funny. No. I want to go to court and tell the judge, no cap, Your Honor.
You definitely get like.
How do you not know any of these? Because it just doesn't click with me. He uses those terms, but I don't know what they mean. I didn't know the actual definitions.
You'd have to really I guess kind of
Grody.
stay
Oh
up
my
with
God.
it.
Geoplanet Jane. I still say that all the time.
It's pretty grody, Brody.
Grody. Huxley, you have a lot of weird sayings. I heard you say the other day a lot. You say, dang, Daniel.
I don't remember why. It's a meme. I don't know.
You
I
say
thought
it
it
all
was
the
funny.
time. You also say all goody in the hoodie.
Yeah.
Huxley will just randomly react to something and go, dang, Daniel.
The thing is funny. I don't even know. I've been saying it for a while.
I think it's cute.
It's funny, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah, happy grams.
Dang, Daniel.
Take a chill pill.
Wicked smart. That's Tommy.
With the white Vans.
Yeah, the white Vans, the shoes.
Yeah, the shoes. It was a meme where this guy, he would show up to
Amanda.
school in nice shoes all the time.
These are from Lady Co, girl. That's where these are from.
There's this guy named Dan.
I want to become a channel member. Where do I find it? Well, I had to figure it out last night in Tommy's chat. And how did I do it? Are you on your, if you're on your cell phone, everybody said to click on the super chat thing and it will show you options. Now, I didn't do it on my phone. I did it on my computer and I went to, I don't remember. I went to his channel and then it says subscribe or it says join. And I clicked on join and I picked up a membership that way, Hockey Guy. But if it's too hard, don't worry about it. No, nobody needs to do it, but it's helpful. That's all. But thank you. I love you. Midnight Show gifted a membership. Thank you.
Thank you, Midnight Show.
So nice. Thank you, guys. That's so nice.
I got racks on me, bro. I got racks. I got racks. It's like you're rich. You got a bunch of money.
Oh, you got racks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did it on my computer because I couldn't figure out how to do it on my iPhone, Kim White. I'll add dang Daniel to our vocab here. We already say geez, Raj. Even though there's nobody here called Roger. Oh my God, Cricket, I didn't know that. That's hilarious. Dang Daniel. Geez, Raj.
Oh yeah, you're tripping.
Tripping.
Means you're like, what are you talking about, bro?
Oh yeah, posers. Yeah, poser. I remember that. Oh my God, Happy Grams. That's funny. Pretty fly for a white guy. That was a song.
Oh yeah.
Everybody says wicked. I didn't grow up with that term, but Tommy and his brother say it all the time. Wicked, wicked this, wicked that. It's crazy. Tired?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
By the way, your dad's coming at 9 tomorrow instead of 10, he said.
Yeah, he texted me that.
Okay, so you probably need to go to bed.
Well, we'll see. He probably will after we have that talk, but
yeah, I would think so.
He may not.
Debbie Logan, probably. I received my lady quarter today. I love everything. I really love the gold necklace with the sweet little seed and the sweet notes too. Oh my God, Jen, I wanted that necklace. Do you love it? I really wanted to get that necklace. It's cute. I went in there the other day and they still had one. And I was like, do I need this? I didn't buy it. I'm glad you got your stuff. Yeah, it's a New England thing, Panko. Totally. Wicked, 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 this and that. Yeah. Well, we've been on for a couple hours. Oh, we've been on for more than 2 hours. These go quick. We just chatted up, guys. Tomorrow is Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty nice out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to think when I'm going live tomorrow. I have some stuff in the afternoon, so it'll probably be more early evening again. This is later evening. I'm hoping it'll be earlier, like 6 o'clock-ish, maybe 6 or 7. Okay. Yeah. Retired Red. It was an awesome chat. You guys, this was such a good night. I really enjoyed this chat. I really feel like we talked about some good stuff. You guys had some amazing thoughts and wisdom tonight. And I just really appreciate all of you. And Panko, thank you for your giant super chats. Thank you guys for everybody for the super chats. Zoe, you guys are amazing. Better Together. Thank you. And then guys, everybody, thank you for joining and becoming a member. This is amazing. And it really helps. It helps Huxley and I a lot. And that's the point. I'm trying to make us self-sufficient just for our future. So that helps me. I'm trying to make a career out of my channel. So it's growing every day. And that's because of you guys. So thank you. Thank you for caring and being here. And I'm serious. It really means a lot to me. Love you, Dark Sarcasm. K-Fic, I love you, girl. Oh,
Somebody said
You're the baby.
I'm gonna dip. Dip means like you're gonna leave.
Huxley, did you see this?
Oh, was she?
Is that the cutest thing that
The
you've
heck?
ever seen?
That's funny.
It's the cutest
That's
thing.
cute. Oh, I didn't know what it was for a second. Yeah,
It's a little crown.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute. It's just so cute.
That was so
on
cute
you.
on her. That was good on her.
I know. Kara McAllister. Oh my God, you're so funny.
Yeah,
she
said
had
what
to
the
do
heck.
it.
I didn't
Look,
know what it
Hux.
was. Oh, can't say it again.
She can say it. She gave us $10. That's cool.
Yeah,
we'll let
you
it
can
slide.
say. Well, yeah, we'll let it slide.
We'll let it slide.
That was like a little pass.
I know, you guys. Armine got this for her.
That's cute. That's
I
cool.
know.
I wonder if she'll try to take it off though.
Oh, she would. She won't even wear a
Oh,
little
you have
sweater.
to tie it around her.
Yes, she's so cute in it.
That's yeah, that's nice, Armine.
Oh,
That's a nice little.
bye, Panko. Panko said goodnight, Hux.
Oh, good night.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Panko.
Thank you again, Panko.
Thank you, Panko.
Amazing. Such a nice person. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to bring up Fred, and I love you all. And again, I'm very grateful. Thank you for tonight. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for everything you guys do. It's really such an amazing friendship, all of you. I love you guys, and I will be back tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Love you.